Hey, this is Chris Johnson. It's the day before Thanksgiving. We're doing a fucking day of podcast. I got this fucking bag right next to me here. Hear that shit? It's a fucking Christmas tree bag. Get the fucking ornaments out. Well, not out, but, I got a fucking ornament, bin. An ornament bin is different than like a normal tote. It's like a tote just for fucking ornaments. There's like separators in there so you can keep shit in order. And I'm aware that it's a weak fucking description, but that's all we're going to get at this time. I got Charlie Brown's Christmas tree up over there. It's a fucking exciting time because I love fucking decorations. I was at my buddy's house over the weekend, and before we went over, fucking group went over, she's like, listen, I decorated this place. There's a lot of fucking Christmas decorations up. Like, I think she was feeling a little self-conscious. I was like, motherfucker, I will feel right at home. Like, holy fuck. I fucking love decorations. Maybe that's why I'm so into painting my fucking nails now. Can I tell you that my fucking nails are red? Can I fucking say that? I got fucking red fingernails, goddammit. When I started this shit, I was like, maybe we'll just do fucking black. And then I went metallic, and then purple, and then red, and now everything's on the fucking table. It looks fucking great. This is the first year that I can remember. Fuck. I graduated in college in 2006, right? So, like, during Christmas time when I was in college, I had, like, decorations up in my dorm and shit. But then I'm going home. Like, me and my ex are going home, and, our parents have the fucking house decorated. We're not fucking responsible for any of that shit. And the dorm room decorations aren't, like, apartment or house decorations. I had, like, fucking Christmas lights on the wall and, like, a mini Christmas tree. And, yeah, it felt festive and shit, but, like, it's not the same. It's not the same as being at a house with a fucking tree and lights all over the place and, like, all kinds of other decorations and shit. But then after that, my ex and I got our cats. I've never had a fucking Christmas setup or a time in my life where I was like getting the Christmas shit out without any fucking cats around. Last year, there's only one cat because we lost Simon during that year. 2 years ago, 2 fucking cats still. I fucking love getting the Christmas shit out with the cats because they're fucking curious every goddamn year. They see this shit every year, but they're still interested in it. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I've seen this shit before. They give it the fucking sniffs. They fucking will bite on the fake tree, and I'll bitch at them for it. And it's a fucking awesome game. And yes, I do the fake tree thing. Real trees smell like shit. My cousin has real trees. And, like, eventually, like, it wouldn't smell anymore. But, like, I will never forget, like, the smell when he would bring that motherfucker to the home in South Buffalo. I was like, holy fuck. Like, when I'm outside and I'm around, like, fucking pine trees and shit, I don't think, like, it smells like hot fucking garbage. But Jesus, you pull that shit indoors, like, it is fucking bad. I don't get the appeal of real trees, if I'm being honest. You're limited in how long you can keep it up. And motherfucker's gonna die. It's gonna dry out. Needles are gonna fucking fall. I don't have to worry about the shit with the artificial tree. The only thing I have to worry about is the labels on the goddamn branches getting all mixed up. Because at the lower end of the tree, there are bigger, longer branches, so it looks like a real goddamn tree. Like, as you're going up the fucking pole, like, the branches are shorter and shorter. But sometimes they kind of look the same, and, like, the distances are close. And when past Chris Johnson works on this goddamn tree, he puts it together and he thinks, like, I should fucking label this shit. But then he forgets about future Chris Johnson's feelings, and sometimes forgets to do it. And the future Chris Johnson, or present Chris Johnson, will look at him and be like, motherfucker, and I'll get mad at myself. Like, couldn't you do a better job labeling this shit? It's a fucking scavenger hunt to put this thing together. But it's a nice looking tree. I'm a fan of it. I had one Thanksgiving already. Friendsgiving. I'm going to another fucking Thanksgiving tomorrow. I know a lot of assholes are posting a lot of shit about how, like, hey man, go to your Thanksgiving dinner even if you disagree. Like, just lame pussy shit. I say you can do whatever the fuck you want. You want to cut out a douchebag family member? Cut out a douchebag family member. I've been saying this shit for as long as the podcast has been around. If somebody sucks, they suck. Don't go to that fucking Thanksgiving dinner if you're going to be surrounded by assholes. Fuck them. You don't have to do that. Why? So the biggest douchebag at the fucking party doesn't get their feelings hurt? Fuck them. When you're fucking eating alone and your fucking peace is protected, you can fucking listen to me or, fucking tweet my ass. I'll fucking tweet you back, maybe, if I fucking feel like it. I will be here to support your decisions to cut off any fucking family member, friend, significant other, anybody. Anybody you want. You want to cut that motherfucker off? I will support you. So long as I accept the reason, which I probably will. You're probably going to have a pretty good reason. I'm on board. You ever notice how, like, it's always the biggest douchebags telling you that too? Like, I've never had somebody I liked say, like, hey, I really hope that asshole that fucking treats me poorly lets me have dinner with them. You know what I mean? That's not how it goes. It's always the biggest dick. Like some asshole like my fucking dad. My dad was the biggest dick on fucking earth. But then, like, we had to fucking pretend when I was growing up that, like, he wasn't an asshole at the fucking dinner table every night. You know how many fucking days I have regretted cutting my father out of my life? Fucking zero. None. I promise you, you're never gonna fucking regret cutting a fucking horrible human being out of your life. You might get sad, but you're not sad about not talking to them. You're mourning, like, what could have been, or you're mourning what you want it to be, I guess. It's like that, like, when relationships end, too. Like, if some piece of shit leaves you, or you get, like, a fucking divorce text, or you find a set of apartment keys in your fucking partner's pocket, like you're going to get sad. And it might take you a really long time to get over it, even if you know that you're better off. But like we mourn ideas. We mourn the thought of what was or what we want it to be. And that's a tough thing to fucking shake. I didn't want my dad to be a huge fucking asshole, but sometimes in life you just have to accept that some people are dog shit and you'll be better off not being around them. Why put yourself through it? You don't have to willingly hang out with a piece of shit, even if they're your fucking blood. Well, I'm going to fucking get on these decorations because I got to make my apartment look fucking hot. I'm sure I'll post some photos of it. I will be back. Sundays and Wednesdays, as new podcast episodes come out. Podbean is the host of the cast. Every fucking episode is there. I'm also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and Amazon Music Podcasts and Pandora and iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you want it. I'm on Instagram at maybe the number 5 minutes. A lot of hot shit there. I just posted a new batch of running photos. I'm on Twitter at Johnson Hates You, and this podcast is going to be right in my Facebook timeline for you, so you can catch it there.